We got breaking news coming in from New Delhi, where the air quality has again slipped to very poor. It's the same song and dance in Delhi and the National Capital Region. The National Capital Region is choking once again the day after Diwali, where the AQI is tanking and remains very, very poor. In fact, the Delhi Air Quality Index has depleted to 346. Meanwhile, fireworks lit up Delhi's skies on Monday evening as residents celebrated Diwali. But these festivities, viewer, came at a cost, at a sharp decline in the air quality across the city. Now, by 10 p.m. Monday evening, Delhi's overall air quality index stood at a worrying 344, falling in the very poor category. Out of 38 monitoring stations, 36 were marked in the red zone, while 4 recorded severe pollution levels with AQI readings even above 400 in some areas. For our viewers who are just joining in, it's the same song and dance in national capital New Delhi, where the AQI has once again slipped into the very poor category one day after Diwali, or just a few hours after Diwali, as residents were bursting crackers in the National Capital Region, including Delhi, as fireworks, in fact, lit up New Delhi's sky Monday night as residents celebrated Diwali. But the festivities, of course, came at a cost, and a big cost at that, a sharp decline in the air quality across the city. Meanwhile, by 10 p.m. on Monday night, the national capital's overall air quality index stood at a worrying 344, falling in the very poor category. Now, this is according to official data received from New Delhi. Out of the 38 monitoring stations, 36 were marked in the red zone, in fact, while 4 recorded severe pollution levels with AQI readings above 400. But that's not it. Politicking has also begun, like each and every year, over Delhi's dwindling air quality index. At one side, the BJP government accuses the Parali being burned in AAP-controlled Punjab. On the other hand, the opposition is alleging that the BJP could not do enough to crack down on crackers being burst. In fact, we had the Supreme Court give a nod for green crackers this Diwali, and there were also reports that crackers were being burst beyond the designated 10 p.m. deadline in the national capital. Meanwhile, for our viewers just joining in, New Delhi has in fact replaced Lahore as the most polluted city in the world in terms of air quality this morning. In the wee hours of Tuesday, whereas Lahore's air quality index was around 248, New Delhi's air quality index was well over 340. And as fireworks lit up Delhi's skies Monday evening and the residents celebrated Diwali, the air quality index is in a worrying position. It's around 346 as of Tuesday morning. Now, due to the rising pollution levels in Delhi, residents are likely to experience increased fog and smog, with severe smog conditions expected through the day today. Meanwhile, authorities have also advised citizens to wear masks as a precautionary measure to protect themselves from hazardous air quality. Meanwhile, in response to the worsening air condition, the Smog Monitoring and Control Center has also issued an official advisory warning of health risks, in fact, that are posed by the tanking AQI in the national capital. For perspective, just a few hours after residents in New Delhi Meanwhile, pollution politics is also erupting as the capital city is choking on pollution just hours after Diwali. Now, the Delhi government in the latest is blaming neighboring states. It's blaming Punjab, controlled by the Aam Aadmi Party, for the incessant stubble burning despite the Supreme Court order, mind you. Meanwhile, the Congress is training guns on the Delhi Sarkar. The Congress is alleging that the Delhi government is not controlling pollution, and also that bursting crackers, the nod to bursting green crackers, is only and only adding more misery to the Delhi residents' plight. We get you some reactions.
जो केंद्र सरकार या दिल्ली सरकार, उनका इसमें कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है। वो तो दीप जला रहे हैं। पब्लिक के अंदर अवेयरनेस लाने के बजाय वो पॉल्यूशन को और बढ़ाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। तो सवाल ये है कि ठीक है, धर्म और आस्था सबकी है, लेकिन जान बचेगी तब ना।
सरकारें वोट बैंक की राजनीति के चलते ऐसा वातावरण बनाती थी जिसमें होली पर पानी की बर्बादी को रोक लो, दिवाली के समय पे पटाखों को रोक लो। 11 सालों में आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार ने पड़ोसी राज्यों से कोई प्रशासनिक सलाह मशवरा नहीं किया था कि जिसके कारण प्रदूषण रुके। पंजाब में लगातार पराली जलने का काम होता है। सरकार ने मशीनें, केंद्र सरकार ने बजट दिया, पैसा दिया, उसको रोकने का काम करने की बात है। उन सब में सरकार ने कभी कोई काम नहीं किया। इसलिए मेरा मानना यह है कि वो अपनी पॉलिटिक्स, अपनी नाकामी को छुपाने के लिए इस प्रकार का एक नैरेटिव गढ़ने की कोशिश करते हैं। जनता अब सब समझ चुकी है।
AQI बढ़ना, और आपने अगर देखा हो तो कल और आज की न्यूज़पेपर्स के अंदर जो पड़ोसी हमारी डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं उनमें सबसे ज़्यादा पोल्यूशन का स्तर है। उनका पोल्यूशन अगर दिल्ली के आके आबो हवा को ख़राब कर रहा है तो इसमें दिल्ली के लोगों का तो कसूर नहीं है। दिल्ली के लोगों ने तो पटाखे भी इस बार कम चलाए, और पहली बात है चलाए भी ग्रीन। तो ऐसे में दिल्ली को जो पोल्यूशन दूसरी की हवाएं झेलनी पड़ रही है, सुप्रीम कोर्ट की मॉनिटरिंग के बावजूद पराली जलाई जा रही है, इसका मुझे बहुत खेद है। मैं पड़ोसी राज्यों के मुख्यमंत्री से यही आग्रह कर सकता हूं कि दिल्ली पे तरस खाया जाए। वहां जानबूझकर पराली जलाई जा रही है हमें बदनाम करने के लिए, इसके ऊपर उनको रोक लगानी चाहिए। और मैं खास तौर पर केजरीवाल जी से आग्रह करना चाहता हूं कि वो दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री रहे। अब आपको तो इसकी चिंता करनी चाहिए पंजाब में।
My colleague Ishika joins us for the latest on this. Ishika, first and foremost, the million-dollar question. Can you just walk us through which parts of the national capital are worst hit this morning, on Tuesday morning, and what's the AQI at all of these places?
Well, first, Arjun, let me tell you that the overall AQI, if we talk about today morning in Delhi after Diwali, is in very poor category. Currently, if we talk about, it stands at 347. Now, it is a similar condition in Noida as well. But if we go in detail as to, which all parts of Delhi are the worst affected, then let me tell you that places like Bhavana, places like Wazirabad, all of them, in fact, have crossed the 400 mark. So that is something very concerning. And I'm present at the Akshardham and like to show you the visuals behind me, that you can see the kind of smog that continues to be present in the air just the morning after Diwali. Yesterday we did see it was the green crack. When you step out today, you will certainly be feeling that itch in your throat. So certainly remains to be seen how much of an enforcement was done by the agencies, Delhi Police, the DMs and the Delhi government. We are expecting that data to be released today, but we have seen that the blame game over politics, Arjun, has already started, with now the Environment Minister Manjinder Singh Sirsa hitting out at Punjab and saying that in fact, it is because of double burning that the pollution levels have dropped here in Delhi. Over to you.
Well, it's a very, very important point you raised there, that the politicking continues. Now, what are the key factors contributing to this depleting AQI in the national capital? We've heard the ruling BJP dispensation accusing Punjab and the stubble burning there in Punjab, while the Congress and other opposition parties are directly sniping at the BJP, holding them responsible for allowing, for this entire petition in the Supreme Court to allow green crackers this Diwali. So what are all of these factors that are contributing to depleting AQI?
Well, Arjun, depleting air quality is something that has turned into a health risk for the people here of the national capital. And, year after year, studies are done and the factors that emerge out is the same. That is, in fact, vehicular pollution that, contributes the most to this pollution. And then, of course, there is stubble burning that only adds to it. So all of this, here in this season, especially in the Diwali season, they just keep adding to it. And that is why we see this kind of, environment when you step out of the house right after Diwali. And that is what currently the opposition is now attacking the government on, saying, first of all, that why did the government go to the court for green crackers when they knew that this could only add to the pollution? And second, that what all steps has the government been taking on the ground which are actually showing impact, because the pollution levels, they say, are not coming down. So now, in response to that, the Environment Minister in the Delhi government has said that the kind of air pollution that we currently see in Delhi, it is not because of, the internal factors. It is more regarding the neighboring states, especially states like Punjab, which are doing nothing, he alleges, to control the stubble burning. But, despite all of this politicking, Arjun, the fact remains the same, that it is the residents of the national capital who year after year have to go through this. Over to you.